This is your Bible Geeks Daily Download, Failure to Finish. Have you ever started a project only to lose interest in it before it's finished? I have. My wife can certainly attest to the countless home improvement projects I've started but never finished. It drives her crazy sometimes. But what happens if we fail to finish spiritually? Jesus said, "For which of you desiring to build a tower does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, when he has laid a foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it begin to mock him, saying, 'This man began to build and was not able to finish.' So therefore, any one of you who does not renounce all that he has cannot be my disciple." Luke chapter 14, verses 28 through 33. Littering the landscape of humanity are partially built towers, projects which were started but never finished. They laid the foundation of faith, built the support structure of good works, and then the work stopped. What a waste. And what an embarrassment. Let's look at two questions to ask before committing to the Lord, which would have avoided this sad situation. We need to ask ourselves, what will it cost? Discipleship costs our relationships. Jesus tells us to hate our father and mother and wife and children and brothers and sisters. Luke 14:26. That's some strong language. But let's keep his words in context. Jesus isn't contradicting his command to love our neighbor in Matthew 22, verse 39. Instead, he's ordering our priorities. It's about who we love more. Matthew chapter 10, verse 36. And discipleship costs our possessions. He closes this conversation by saying, "So therefore, any one of you who does not renounce all that he has cannot be my disciple." Luke 14, verse 33. Riches and earthly treasures can cloud our view of eternity. Are your possessions a distraction or a tool for God's glory? It's not to say that worldly possessions are evil, but they can be problematic when we love them more than God. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. Ultimately, Jesus demands our life. We bear our cross and follow him. Luke 14:27. We hate our own life. Luke 14:26. We follow Jesus' call to commit ourselves wholly and are willing to die for him. There are no discounts or coupons. Discipleship is about being all in, which leads to another critical question. Am I willing to pay? Let the cost of following Christ sink in. Is the price too high? Are you able to pay? Will you choose to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God? Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Abandoning some small home improvement project is trivial compared to the tragedy of beginning a walk with God and then giving up. Know that the reward for a life well lived is worth your total commitment and sacrifice. So will you finish what you started? Thanks for tuning in, and may the Lord bless you and keep you today.